Hola a todos, it's me. Estoy tarde por usual. Anyways, let's get right in it because I'm late. It's Sunday. Again, not Saturday. But anyways, so I met this guy on Grindr. I know I should not be on Grindr, but I met this guy on Grindr. He was pretty handsome. I liked his, he had like good bone structure. And yeah, he humongous dick. Humongous penis. And I invited him over, and I feel so bad I had to cancel on somebody else to invite him over, and I had to cancel on that person and say, oh, um, something big happened in the flat. I can't meet today. How about maybe tomorrow? And then the next day I did something to meet him. But yeah, I met with this guy. Wow. Yeah, I was like, he's handsome, big dickin. Let's fucking do it. And he said do I smoke? He brought spliff, so he came and we split that, and yeah, he came in, we enjoyed ourselves, such a good kisser, and he was a really good screw. Again, the dick was really big, but he did eat my ass and get me all loosened up, fingered me and everything. And he went to Pound Town. He did go to Pound Town. Yes, it was like a Norris situation again. Yeah. Although I would say this time, I would say it just like it still like kind of hurt, but it hurt less because I guess I'm more prepared for it. And then he ate me out and all that stuff, so I was a little more prepared for it and what have you. But yeah, it was like a Nori situation. Big guy. Um, I think he was like 9 inches or almost 9 inches. Because when it was soft, it was 7. But anyways, he's mixed with Kenyan and Indian. So that's quite the mix right there. We went 2 rounds. We went 2 rounds. Fucked the shit out of me, literally. Um, because I don't think I douched before, or did I? You see, I didn't douche before, but it wasn't like disgusting. Like there was a shit everywhere, but I did like after he left and I was cleaning up, like just getting the room together for me to go to sleep. I saw, and there was another guy that did this too. Fucking disgusted me, but like, I guess when he was fingering me, there may have been some remnants on his finger because of how deep he went. Because it wasn't like a bunch of shit. Because I did like clean before, and that's why I didn't douche because I'm like, oh, it's pretty clean. Nothing is coming out on the tissue anymore. I'm good, and I didn't have time. But I guess he did go just that deep that there was some, and then wiped it on the like duvet covering. So I saw that and I was like, oh my fucking god, seriously. After he left, I'm like, fucking seriously. Seriously. So anyways, so he fucked the shit out of me. And he literally messaged me on Thursday, I think, wanting to meet, and I just haven't been in the mood. Again, I like enjoyed myself. Um, I guess I was enjoying myself so much and I'm so satiated that I just don't need sex. Like I haven't thought about sex or meeting up or going on Grindr or anything this week. But yeah, met me on Thursday, messaged me on Thursday, and I was basically had to lie and be like, I'm so busy all week. Like, no. And then he messaged me like an hour ago, over an hour ago, about to meet wanting to meet, and yeah, I messaged him, responded back, and he still has me on deliver. So I wonder if he half swipes it about wanting to meet. And I was like, we can, well, he wants to see me tonight. And I was like, you can see me tonight, but I don't think we can do much else. And he still has me on delivered. So I know he fucking half swiped that. Yeah, let me see you tonight. You can see me tonight, but we can't do anything else. I'm just not that like just not in the mood for sex. So anyways, yep, that's that. So hopefully I haven't lost him. Hopefully he's still on the line for when I do want to have sex. So anyways, that was Sunday. Also, I am getting used to my new timetable because even though school started back 2 weeks ago, yeah, school started back on the 8th, which was a Monday. Then the Monday after that was the 15th. And then the Monday after that was the 22nd, which was technically the beginning of semester two, the 22nd. I can't with the school. So that's Monday when school started back. I mean when semester two started. So I'm trying to adjust to this new timetable, honey. Friday they got me from I have to be in Harris Building, which is over, I guess this way. Harris Building, which is over by the gym. I hope future me can remember where the gym is. Harris Building. Harris Building over by the gym. And that is Korean 9 to 11 with Jaewook Sun's name. He is such a great teacher. I'm so happy I have him because Hyungjin was not it. We've been no Hyungjin wasn't fucking it. And now they give us Jaewook in semester two of year two. He's such a good teacher. He broke those concepts down and I just felt so like, wow, I'm understanding this. I mean, granted, I did do some studying before class assigned, but he just broke it down so well and he was calling on people and making us speak and all type of stuff. And yeah. So that's 9 to 11. And then we need to run. Well, he did let us out like 15 minutes early. And we got there on time to class. And Miss Mab was still like 5 minutes late. And then she took a while to start class. But we rushed from Harris to Adelphi building, which is probably like here. So rushed all that way to go to Adelphi building. And then that is 11 to 1. And yeah, that was on Friday. So yeah, adjusting to this new schedule. And I think yeah, some things have changed or whatever, but I say that's the biggest change is that we have Jaewook now as a teacher, and then now we have to fucking go from Harris to Adelphi 9 to 11 and then 11 to 1. I don't like that. And then yeah, poor Heidi. They had for some reason they had Heidi split up from our classes. Like she had the same classes as us, but like 2 hours later, she and Maddie have that. What class do they have? Structure and variation in the Korean language, and Maddie has it like 3 to 4 in one building, and then Miss Mom Heidi has it 4 to 6 in another building, so she can't even go to her class and then just swipe as she leaves because it's in another building. And then one other class with us. Oh, yeah, there was a class with us. I think that's that new Korean one that they just added that hour-long lesson thing. Yeah, she was not with us for some odd reason, but it got fixed. Anyways, out of the way. Out of the way. There was something else. What else would I say? Adjusting to new timetable. Where are we now? So I've started I made like a little chart thingy of like calorie counting. Please be the right book. I don't want to be reaching. It's not the right book. Oh my lord. calorie counting. I want to start counting my calories because the belly is growing, baby, and I need to like get ahead of this. So I'm trying to. Oh, too bright. Why is it so bright? Try to like count the calories, make a little table of some things that I eat and whatever. Or should I just do this? Of some things that I eat and what the calories are and stuff to try and stick with it. And I was like, let me take this week, which would have been last week, as like a tester week to just try and stick to it and try and whatever before I really start next week. And it's been hard because I just been, watching TV, and I would have one chicken with some rice, and then I would have like another chicken with some like rice and kale, and I would have another chicken with some rice and kale. Sometimes I would have like 3 or 4 chickens at one time with like rice and kale. And yeah, I would have the granola with the yogurt, and I would just mix some granola with the yogurt, eat that off. Have a second go, have a third go, and by the third go, I'm like, okay, I need. I'm stopping. After the first, I'm having one bowl, and that's it. Then I just have a second bowl. And I'm like, I have to stop. No, but I have to stop. And then I'll have a third bowl, and I'm like, okay, no, I need this is not the season, and I will stop after the third bowl. But that means I'm putting more food in my stomach that I don't need, and it's because I'm using up so many resources in such a little bit amount of time. That means I'm spending more money that I need to be spending. So, anyways, and again, I want to start today fresh. Sunday didn't work out, so we're gonna try tomorrow to stick with the calorie counting and record it and stick with it and lose the weight and practice some self-control. I started a new show today. I didn't write that down, but I guess I should put that here. I started a new show today called Trust. I saw the trailer. It's not today. I think I started it last night. I watched the first episode last night. I saw the trailer earlier this week, and I was like, oh, okay. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. Started it last night and continued it today, and wow. Yes. Really love this show. I'm loving the drama. There are some people on the show. I was thinking to myself, was this show made by like some manosphere misogynistic men, red pill men, and these people are actors? Because the women on the show were just so, they just manifested all of the worst stereotypes associated with women. They were so, the inflated sense of ego, the emotional manipulation, the paranoia that the men are out to get them when the men are not out to get them, which leads them to literally act like evil witches. Like, that's not obviously the connotation I wanted to put, but they were literally like evil witches, just they're plotting on the downfall of these innocent people because they are thinking these people are plotting on them, or they took something out of context as people, which is one of the negative stereotypes of women, and then they take that to fucking heart. When Jake had to line the people up and people took that so sensitive, they took it so to heart, and I'm like, what are we doing right now? So that was very interesting that the women, except for Simone, who was voted out because of a woman being disgusting towards Simone. So the women, I could just see the women, especially the only 2 black women being viewed as the villains, because that's kind of what they're giving. But I'm very much enjoying the show. I'm enjoying the drama, and yeah, can't wait to see what happens at the end. So yeah, that's the Trust. Also on Tuesday, even Mahdi picks up on it. Mahdi was like, why did I feel like there was like a thing, there was like something between you and Javier today as you were speaking. And I was like, I don't gonna lie, I kind of picked up on it as well. But so we were like talking. I mean, I had like my makeup on today. I didn't put it on for him, I promise. And I hope that's not what they thought either, because I think Tuesday was the only day out of this week that I wore makeup. Yeah, like with them. I think I wore makeup on. No, I think I wore makeup on Wednesday, but they weren't around to see that, Maddie and Heidi. So Tuesday was the only day that they saw me with R. Then again, might get to that. Maddie has bigger things in her mind. But Maddie was like, yeah, I sent something. And yeah, I had my makeup on and I had my nice little pink shirt. I had my hair did up all nice. And you know, that only lasts for so long. But yeah, like the speaking exercise and stuff. And you know, Javier usually gives more time to Willow. Because I guess she can actually speak Spanish. She can actually speak to her. And then me, Heidi, and Maddie kind of iffing and ahming. I like try, but then I get things wrong. Heidi just sits there in almost silence. He calls on her and she answers him and looks at him like he did something bad to her. Maddie just kind of keeps it short, keeps it pushing. So I guess that could probably contribute to why, but he should spend more time with us. But today he spent a lot of time on me, speaking to me in particular. Especially when we got to like talking about zodiac signs. I think I asked him for his zodiac sign or whatever, and then that sparked the zodiac conversation. Obviously, Javier does not believe in it, and what was I gonna say? Yeah, he obviously does not believe in it, the zodiac stuff, and so then we were like kind of, you know, speaking about it in Spanish, so I couldn't really fully communicate my thoughts as best as I wanted to. Um, But yeah, there was one part where I was like, because he's a Sagittarius, but then I think me and Heidi assumed Scorpio, and turns out he's a Scorpio moon, right? I think he's a Scorpio moon, and he's a Capricorn Venus. So, and I think he asks us like, why are you all so adamant about the me being a Scorpio in Spanish? And we're like, you know, I was like, porque tú eres un poco oscuro y intenso y intimidating, intense, and just dark. And he was kind of just like laughing, like, what? Like, what? No, that's not who I am, you know, all in Spanish because it's speaking Spanish class. And yeah, it was kind of like cute. It was kind of giving banter. And yeah, obvious, I was kind of, you know, doing a bit of thing. And even with the Capricorn Venus, I was like, yeah, you know, Capricorn Venus, they can be a bit dry, but they're very sure. They're like loyal and they're sure and they're in it for the long haul, but they could be very dry and a bit boring. The video just went black and white. You know, I have my timer when it's 10 o'clock, and then the tablet goes black and white. But I didn't want to press cancel because sometimes some little shit happens and then the video stops and I have to start over and I'm not starting over. So I'm going to video myself while looking at myself in black and white. Anyways, yeah, I was like, it could be, and he was like, no, 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 no. Yeah, I'm very loyal and I'm very loyal and sure and all those other things, but I'm not dry. No, I'm not dry, not at all. No. And I was like, you would say that. He's like, no, it's true, and then kind of laughing and all type of stuff. So I guess it wasn't all in my head because I'm like, I was kind of picking up on something too, kind of, and even Maddie picked up on it. Maddie was like, I feel like there was something going on with you and Javier, between you and Javier. So, Yeah, so that's that. I don't look up his chart, but you know I can multitask, honey. So yeah, Javier flirting question mark this Tuesday. Hopefully there's more flirting. Hopefully there's something working. You know, Javier's kind of cute. Javier's kind of cute. I wouldn't say I'm like crushing on him, but Javier's like kind of cute with his deep voice and his green eyes. He's like got green eyes and the dark hair, which is a look that I like. But he's pretty hairy. Like he has his shirt on, and then the shirt is like up here, and you can see like the little bits of hair poking out from up here, and I'm like, oh god! And he's got the hairy arm, really hairy arms. The nose hair and the nostrils are peeking out. But I still, he took his glasses off today on Tuesday. I forgot why he did. Oh, I think he's talking about my glasses, and because I had them on the right here, I didn't want to put them on because of the makeup. And I forgot why he brought up my glasses, and I don't know why I lied. I was like, oh, estilo, mis gafas son por estilo. Son para estilo, they're for style or whatever. And I forgot what he was saying, and he brought up his glasses and the fact that he's really, I guess, blind or whatever. And he took them off and he was like showing them to me. And I saw the magnification on the glasses, and I was like, oh, can I see? And he gave it to me, and I was like, oh my god, he's blind. And I held it up, and I was kind of embarrassed because I held it up like this to my hair, and it was like in my hair for a little bit. And when he got it back, you know, because my hair be a little, it has the creams and oils in it. So then when he got it back, I guess he felt it, and he was kind of like, oh. I mean, his face didn't really do much. His face doesn't do much. He's not a big reactor. But he's kind of like, oh. Like he felt the rim, and then you can see he took the shirt and he just kind of wiped it. And I'm like, oh my god, all the oils and stuff on his glasses. He must be so disgusted. Oh my god. But anyways, Javier without his glasses. Let's just say he looks a bit different. He looks less attractive. And I think before me and Maddie, because the week before last week, yeah, the 17th, we saw him in the Adelphi. And I think she said, she's like, Javier is quite cute. Like, Javier is quite attractive. But she was like, yeah, when he took his glasses off, he looked different. So yeah, he looked a little less attractive with the glasses off. Oh my god, we're already at 23 minutes. Okay. What else is that? That was on Tuesday. Wednesday. Wednesday. So Wednesday I went to the Korean buddy program thing, and I met my Korean buddy. I was there with Emily from Isle of Man, and then Lauren from Wales, and we actually met on Halloween, and she was dressed as some sort of anime character, and we met again. And then we met again. Yeah, we met again tonight at the Korean buddy exchange program thing. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so we can all get our buddy there. She's first year. And yeah, my buddy was Minso. I think Minso, Kang Minso. I don't know why I thought it was a guy because the name sounded kind of masculine to me. But yes, finally found her. I was like probably the last person in the room to find my buddy. Everyone else was getting their buddy like that. And we had pizza and we did drawings. It was a nice, fun little game where it's like, so you're at a round table, and then you need to look at the person to your left and draw one quality of theirs and pass it around so you'll get the person to your right, and then draw one quality of the person to your left. They're doing the same thing until you get your original paper, and then you get some ugly drawing. Hold on. So this was my original drawing that got back to me. I think I drew the ear. This was Lauren's ear with the piercing. And Lauren bitch ass drew the Roblox style head because she said she has a square face and she thought we were drawing a feature of ourselves. So she drew this and we all thought she was drawing Down's face, which is her body, which is to the left. And she's like, oh, this was my face. I didn't know, whatever, whatever. And I guess going around, everyone added something. And yes, Min So was to my left, which is my Korean buddy. She kept drawing my little these. She kept drawing that for some reason. I think the eyebrows and the eyes she kept doing, and then she kept doing after a while. Everything she kept looking at me like she's trying to find something new, and then she just did the little peach fuzz. So yeah, she seems like she was like a nice girl, and yeah, she seems a bit like a bit extroverted, not shy. Thank God she's not like shy. I don't know why I expected a few of them to be like shy and barely speak and whatever, because they're how Korean people can be, and then they're out of their element. But yeah, a few of them were pretty like confident and smiley. Again, another Korean trait. They're pretty smiley and go with the flow and what have you. And I'm like, y'all English is really good. Like, it's not even a language exchange at this point because you're keeping up with me. And they're like, yeah, we've been learning English since like primary school, and so yeah. I was like, okay. And I thought they were all like studying English, but no, I think some of them were doing physics. I think my girl was doing economics, Minso. Another one is doing trade, whatever. Yes. Yeah, and then there was some mix up because Minso invited afterwards. This was like 6 something, and then we had to like leave soon. And Rachel was like, 8:30, spoons. We're gonna go to spoons at 8:30. So we're explaining to them what spoons is, and they're like, yeah, we're totally down to go. And I was kind of like, I didn't bargain for all of this. I was expected to be in bed by 10. Okay, I might go to spoons and then leave spoons at 10 and go home and go sleep. And again, Wednesday was such a fucking wasted day trying to figure out the Wi-Fi, and I woke up so fucking late on Wednesday. I think I woke up at like 11, and then I had to get ready for this thing at 3, and turns out it wasn't at 3, it was at 4. So I spent an hour sitting down reading, trying to read in Korean and what have you. But yeah, so we were leaving, and then she invited me to go back to her flat before we go to Spoons. And she lives at 130. She lives at Moore Lane. I live at IQ, so they're like pretty close to each other, like walking distance. And I was like, okay, sure. Do you mind if we invite the rest of them? And she was like, yeah, sure. And then when I invited them, and then as we were walking out, I was like, oh yeah, we were leaving. I was like, oh yeah, we have to wait on them so all of them could go. And I see her talking to her friend, and she was looking a little concerned, almost like she didn't want them to come, like she didn't bargain for that. And I'm just like, I asked this girl if she, and she said yes, and now she's looking like she doesn't want all them to come. And eventually we got outside, and she said to me like, oh Sean, I don't know if I have enough alcohol and beer for everyone. And the other girl was like, yeah, and our place is like pretty messy. So yeah. And I was like, that's why I asked you if we should invite them, and you said yes, because I wanted to ask you first. And they're like, oh, we're sorry, we misunderstood. And I'm like, it's fine. Okay, we're not gonna go to Moore Lane. We're just gonna go to IQ, which is my place. My place is not dirty, and I should have a little bit of alcohol, and if not, I'll buy more. And they were like, okay. They just need to go to their place to get their like ID and come back. So then we all went to my place. Me, Minso, Wonju, which is Minso's friend, Lauren and Down, Emily. I forgot who Emily's buddy was. Woojin, Josh, which is Woojin's buddy. There was the other Lauren and her. Oh, yeah, and then Lauren and Wanju. Yeah, so there was 10 of us in there. Damn. Yes. Yeah, and it was nice. We played Jenga, we listened to music. Everybody was vibing. Everyone seemed to have enjoyed themselves. We played Do or Drink. um, then we went to Spoons afterwards. We didn't get to put all our tables together, so we were a little bit split up. And it was me, Lauren, Wanju, and Minso. So, yeah, and we were there for a bit, and it was nice. It was nice, but yeah, by the time 10 o'clock came, I was like, my social battery is done. I need to go. And they were all going to Roper Hall after, and I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Part of me is like, oh my God, like I want to go to the club. But also, I have this commitment to myself, no clubbing this January. And then also, yeah, by 10 o'clock, I was like, I'm just like tired. Not like tired, like I want sleep, but tired, like I just want to be like laying down, not thinking, watching TV, get out of this clothes, be in my room, be not around people. But anyways, yeah, that was Wednesday, meeting Min So and all of that stuff. And I guess I should bring up yesterday. Yesterday, me and some of us were out. Lauren invited us, and yeah, me and a lot of the Korean, because a lot of the Korean people were there at first, and then Lauren and her person came, and then they invited the group chat, and only I came because other people couldn't or whatever. And I just got the Korean people were apparently there first, which I didn't know. I thought they all came together. So I saw that Lauren was the only foreigner. I was like, I feel like I'm crashing a party. And then, yeah, I found out the Koreans were there first, and then Lauren was like, I'm going to go to Spoons. Who wants to come? And then Woojin was like, oh, a lot of us are already at Spoons. Come with us. Come or by us. So it was kind of giving, when I was there, like, obviously everyone was really nice and stuff, but it was kind of giving, they're just doing their thing. And they didn't bargain for us to be there. Especially when I saw Woojin's story tonight, and he was at Switch last night, which means I guess him and the Korean people went to Switch, and there was no invitation given to say, oh yeah, we're going to go to the club. So I guess they just wanted to be with their own or whatever, which is fine or whatever. But yeah, and again, I was there for 2 hours. I came there like after 9 and left at 11. B. Lauren and Down left at 11. So less than 2 hours I was there. I'm not gonna lie, at the hour mark, I was like, I'm ready. I gotta leave at 12. Never mind, yeah, I left at minutes to 12. I think I got there like 9:30 and I left at like minutes to 12. But by like 10:30, I was ready to dip. Yeah, 33 minutes. But yeah, I think that's it. And yeah. So Dragon Workings. So from, I would say, about Thursday, I would say I was probably thinking the Purple Flame for some, or was it maybe Wednesday night when I got back from being out. But for some reason, I just kept thinking about the Purple Flame, and if future means you're, oh my God, I really am getting. Do you remember in 2021 when I slashed you slash we watched that video about that woman in the 80s getting possessed by Saint Germain, and she was speaking as Saint Germain, like he possessed her body, speaking through her or mounted her body. And the purple flame was like a big symbol associated with Saint Germain. And I just kept thinking about kinda, yeah, Saint Germain, kinda, yeah, that video, but I was just the purple flame. For some reason, the purple flame, I kept thinking about that. And yeah, what did I do? And then, yeah, Wednesday and then Thursday I was kind of thinking about it as well. And then Friday, or maybe like Thursday night, I don't remember how now. I stumbled into dragon magic and draconian magic and working with the dragons and what I think, because maybe I put in the purple flame in YouTube trying to get some research and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, and then by Friday, Oh, Friday I did the LBRP cleansing again this Friday, hoping to make that a weekly practice. And I did the well before, oh yeah, because I watched this video about cleansing and whatever, warding, shielding, all that stuff. So I did the purple flame cleansing. And I can't remember if I pictured a dragon doing it or if I just pictured the flame. Yeah, I think it was just the flame. I don't think I wasn't too fussed about the dragons yet at that point. So I did the purple flame cleansing. And then, so did that little meditation with that cleansing. And then I did the LBRP. No, yeah, LBRP banishing ritual. And then, yeah, I went and washed my clothes and levantarme, bathed myself. And yeah, as I was washing the clothes, I had videos going about dragon magic, draconian magic, working with the dragons and all this stuff. And you know, as you know, I've subscribed to Dragon Mystic on YouTube, but I never really watched his videos on working with the dragons or dragon magic. I think I've seen one or two and I was never interested. But yeah, so that was a good resource. Hit some other little videos on, of course, his channel. He has a whole fucking 62 video playlist on almost everything to do with it. So that was very helpful, binge watching his stuff while I was washing the clothes. And what else is there to say? Yeah, so I went into meditation Saturday to try and before I went out. Yeah, so Saturday went into meditation to try and see, okay, let me see if I can find my guardian dragon, because you have to find the guardian dragon before and work with the guardian dragon, build a relationship with your guardian dragon before you can meet your what did he call it, dragon guide or co-magician. And then you're building a relationship with both of them, and then you can work with like the elemental dragons. So yeah, right now I'm just focused on the guardian and the guide. So working with dragon, let me just give a rundown. Yeah, working with dragons is supposed to enhance your spell work like tenfold, 50-fold, enhance your manifestations and your spell work with the power of the dragons and what have you. So, and then they're a great spirit ally to have. But you know, the dragons do, unlike like regular spirit, although you have some spirits and entities like this when they demand like respect, and they're not gonna help you, but the dragons will help you a lot. But they demand like respect, and they're not really into like offerings per se, but they more so want to build a relationship, a friendship with you. They want to build a bond with you. They want you to maintain that bond. And they want like your time, you know, like he compared it to the dog. Yeah, I don't want to compare it to like, you know, just like a pet, like as inferior to me, but like a pet where it's like, you know, you're dealing with the pet every day. You're kind of excited to go home to see the pet, and sometimes you're just talking to the pet or what have you, you know, kind of like that. And he's talked about having the guardian dragon in your home in dragon form, but they can take other forms, and they're mostly just in their dragon form. But and then for the dragon guide, they're usually like a humongous dragon, and they will be in your home too, but they will take on the form of like they'll take on an anthropomorphic form or the form of some sort of animal. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I did the meditation on Saturday, and I'm gonna commit myself to 9 days of starting on the 27th, 2 plus 7, 9. And dragon, apparently 9 is a big surprise, surprise. 9 is a big number. 9 is a big number associated with dragons, dragon energy, dragon magic. So I'm like, I have to start today, which is the 27th, 2 7. And I'm going to commit myself to 9 days of trying to find um my guardian. Or I think I was just very confident that I was going to find my guardian on the first try. I was just very confident in that, and I would like to believe that I did. I was like, yeah, I'm going to commit to 9 days of spending time with this dragon guardian and making a connection with him or her. So yeah, I went into my meditation. It was supposed to be an 18-minute meditation. Again, 189. It ended up being a 45-minute meditation. Yeah, it didn't even feel like, and again, I guess one of those things as well where like you're just lost in time. Because when I looked at the time and I was adding up the time, because it wasn't like a timer, I just knew I went in at whatever 37 and I came out at whatever 23 or whatever. And I was like, 45 minutes. Like, this is all syncing up. I'm going to take that as a affirmative sign that this was actually my guardian. But yeah, I went in. I was on a beach side, or a beach, and there was at first this like green East Asian looking dragon that came to me very dramatically, just whirling, whirling, whirling. And I had my little, I bought a cat. Oh yeah, I sat there, went shopping at Aldi. Aldi don't really be having they don't have, I guess and they're not that much different in price than Nisa. So I'm gonna just keep shopping at Nisa, I guess. And then they didn't have much of what I want. I didn't walk out. I walked out with like 5 things. But I got a candle, and yeah, it's like that dragon just came and like whirled up the candle. Um, it was very dramatic and spiraling around the candle, and it was like, whoa, oh my god! And yeah, the energy, the presence was very much felt, I would say. Um, and the dragon questioned me. I can't. Oh yeah, I can't. I remember one of the questions was, why are you getting into this? That was right, because they were saying, don't think about your answers before you answer. Don't lie. That is the greatest way to piss off a dragon, is to knowingly lie or to obscure the truth. When a dragon asks you a question, answer honestly, answer plainly. Don't try to pull the wool over their eyes. Don't try to lie. Don't try to obscure the truth. No funny business. No sarcasm. So I went in with that approach and I just was honest. And I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, again, yeah, maybe because I was in a meditative state or the energy, I felt like I didn't have like the mental capacity to come up with a lie. So I was just being honest. And I was like, I'm really looking for a dragon to bond with. I'm very new to dragon magic, so I'm always looking to diversify my magic, my magical path, to see what works for me and find a this is like, this is something I'm trying out. Hopefully it works. I'm trying to find a guardian magician to work with, make a bond with, and hopefully that will enhance my practice, make me a more powerful witch. And again, power is not what I'm after, but I couldn't find other words. I was like, yeah, like a more powerful witch, make my spellcraft more powerful, make my manifestations more potent, let my manifestation and spell work come to fruition faster. And I think he acts like, and what like sort of like spell work are you focusing on and stuff right now? And I think I plainly said, like, I want love, I want romantic love, I want a relationship, I want money, whether that's money handed to me or business. I would more so like a business, so I can have, that's my money, right? So I'm like, yeah, like business success, so I can, a lucrative business success. I want romantic love. I want to be in a relationship, and I want to, yeah, ace these grades and be an academic weapon, basically, and speak these languages. And yeah, after I answered, he was like, okay, yep, I'm not the one for you. Goodbye. And just was off. And I was like, oh, shit, fuck. All right. So waited again, waited a little bit, sending out the intention of I'm looking for a guardian, I'm looking for a guardian. And over the horizon line, close your eyes, picture it. You're looking out into the sea, and it was like the sun wasn't like setting on the horizon, but it was like maybe here. And I just see this figure just appearing from the horizon line, getting closer and closer and closer till it starts. I can start to see wings flapping. I can start to make out the body. I'm starting to make out the shape of the body. I'm starting to make out like the intricacies of the makeup of the body, the color. And it was just this magnificent dragon of like black and red with like gold accents glimmering, shining in the sun. Just flying. And again, very dramatically, just dramatically flying all over the place before I still don't know if it's a he or a she. But yes, dramatically it is 10:30. Oh my god. Dramatically flying all over the place, and then finally stopped on the beach and we were talking. This dragon questioned me as well. I asked for its name. They said the dragon normally won't give you its name up front, normally. But this dragon did. I don't know if it's a fake name or not, but this dragon told me that their name was Zamorath. So we'll see. And again, I kind of, these things are kind of linking up because again, I think it was like maybe Wednesday or Thursday that I did a meditation, and this dragon like appeared, and there was like a smudge, there's like a big large dragon, and it just looked like Vagar. It just looked like Vagar, or is it Rhaegar? Vagar from House of the Dragon, which is the largest dragon. And then I just saw this little like smaller blue dragon, and it kind of looked like the dragon from Dragon Prince. And then later on, I watched a video and it said, yeah, bigger dragons are usually accompanied by much smaller dragons. So that happened before I watched that video and found that out. And then I asked this dragon, like, you are looking like Vagar, and you're a female. It seems like you're a female dragon. You're an old dragon, like Vagar from House of the Dragon. Be honest with me. Is this just my mind, or are you a real entity? And basically, this dragon told me, yeah, I'm going to obscure my name and my true form from you. Yeah, she didn't explicitly say because I don't trust you, but she just said, yeah, I'm purposely obscuring my true form and my name from you. And I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Again, kind of forgot what me and that dragon spoke about for like a little bit. But anyways, I guess that was probably just like the kick in the ass to say, yeah, time to get to dragon magic. But yes, I don't know if this is Zamorath's real name. I feel like it's Zamorath's real form. But yeah, we will see. Hopefully, this is the beginning of a lifelong relationship. Also, Pluto is moving into my seventh house of relationships, occultism on Pluto's side, relationship for the next 20 years. Hopefully, this is one of them. Yeah, hopefully, I grow as a person. Hopefully, I grow as a witch. My magic grows. My manifestations all come to pass. All come to pass what I want. And whatever it is, whatever goals it is that Zamorath for now has, hopefully comes true with me by his or her side as well. So yeah, so next 9 days I'm hoping to just at least once a day work with Zamorath and see what unfolds. I will obviously be keeping you abreast I may be late, but I will never be absent.